Hi, this is a seventh session of Tableau Lab. In this session, we learn how to work with page shelf and motion charts, and build box plot and scatter plots and trend line. To start, I click on File, New. Now I click on Connect to Data. Here I click on text file because the format of my data is CSV. Here I select COVID-19 activity Texas. I select it and open. In data source tab page, you can see the table and data set. Now I'm going to create new sheet. Click on sheet 1. And rename it to motion with county. And now I'm going to drag people death count to columns shelf and county name to rows shelf. As you can see in this chart, in x-axis we have people death count, and in y-axis we have county name. Now I drag county name to filters, and I click on OK. I right click on it and show filter. In the right side of this page I can see all the county name in Texas. I want to make it a drop down menu to easy for access, and I click on it and select multiple values drop down. Now I can select each county that I want, and I can filter the county. Okay. Now I drag report date to pages card. Now I'm going to change the format of here, because I need the month and year, not just year. So I click on year on pages card, and in more custom I select in custom date I select months and year. Click on OK. Now I change the chart instead of bar to line chart, and Okay, now I click on the right side of page. There is a box that shows the motion. If I click on the play button, the motion start. As you can see, shows the death count in different counties in different months of year, and you can see the trend of this through the year and months. There is another option in this box that show the history. If you want to show the history through this trend, you can click on show history and select all. As you can see, you can in this chart there are some line that the color is orange, and show that the line of death, for example, in June 2020, and also another time. You can see the history of the trend through different months of year. Also, you can change other things, lengths and marks. You can change the color and everything that related to the history of this motion. You can change in this box, or even you can deselect show history, that you don't need any previous trend, just you want to see the trend through the months of year. And now I'm going to making scatter plot and trend line. So I click on new sheet and rename it to scatter plot. And I'm going to use a new data set, so I click on data, new data source, text file, and here I select COVID-19 death count race 1, open. Okay, in data source page I can see the table. I need to change and format some columns here. So here I have some columns that related to race. I want to pivot this table, this column. So I select this column. I press Ctrl on keyboard and select all these columns that's related to race. Sorry. From non-Hispanic white to other, and I just right click on it and select pivot. So I have two columns that name pivot field name and pivot field value. I rename it to race and ethnicity, and for value I rename it to COVID-19 Now in indicator it says that this value is related to count of COVID-19 and distribution and other things, but I need just count of COVID-19 deaths. So I'm going to filter the value that just I need for this visualization. So under filter I click on add and click on add. Here I select indicator, okay, and in this box general tab I select the value that I need. So I select count of COVID-19 deaths. It means that I keep just this value in this table. I click on OK, OK, and now I have just this value for indicator and these two columns that shows race and COVID-19 deaths. And now I'm going to join this table with another table that show me population in different state. So I double click on COVID-19 deaths, this table that I have. I double click on it to expand the table. Then I drag the table that I need. It's 2019 pop race. I drag it here to join with this table. When I click on this circle, I can see two data source and 2019 pop race. I'm going to select common columns between these two tables. Here I have state, and in this table I have state with this name, but both values are the same. Another things that are common between these two tables are race, ethnicity, and race. Okay, I select inner join because I want to join these two tables based on common columns. I close this box and I return to scatter pop deaths sheet. Now maybe you have different kind of data set in data pan. Make sure that you selected the data set that you need. So now I drag pop on columns shelf, columns shelf, and COVID-19 deaths to rows shelf. From show me I click on it and I select the scatter plots that you can see in this chart. Now I'm going to drag race and ethnicity to colors in marks. As you can see in this chart, you can see in x-axis you can see population, and in y-axis there is COVID-19 deaths, and each circle in this chart shows different race or ethnicity. And now I'm going to add state to columns. I'm going to display just three states to display better. So I drag state to filters, and here I just select California, New York, and Texas. I click on OK. As you can see, I filter just in 3 states and show the population and COVID deaths in these three states. I'm going to show the trend line. When you have scatter plot, you can use a trend line to show the trend level of deaths related to population in these scatters. So in menu bar, I click on analysis, and here I'm going to select trend lines and show trend lines. Here you can see the trend of the death related to population in these three states. Also, you can use multiple values filter, so you can select and compare different states together. Now it's time to building box plot. I create new sheets, rename it to box plot. Make sure that you use COVID-19 death count trace 1. And now I want to create a box plot or whisker plot with a reference line. As you can see in show me, there is a box and whisker plot, but I'm going to create with reference line. So here I drag race to columns shelf, and count deaths, count 19 deaths to rows, and state to details in marks card. Now I have a stacked bar chart, so if I want to create a foundation of box plot, I change the chart to circle, and also I can change the size to be more clear. And now I'm going to right click on Y axis and select add reference line. In this pop-up windows, as you can see, there is a box plot. I click on it. I can change the options and format it, such as style, fill, border, whisper, and you can change the setting formatting here. I can select I can change the fill type and change to orange one. Okay. If you are going to see the summary of values in this chart, you can select in upper at upper of the chart. You can click on show and hide and select summary. Here in this box that created near the chart, it is clear that the sum of my value is COVID-19 death, and shows that what is the sum of this value, average, minimum, maximum, and all the statistic information about this value can be shown in summary card near your chart. Now I create a new dashboard. I drag all the sheets in middle of the dashboard. finally save dashboard to Tableau Public as an output 7.